Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to Therapy with Miss T, where I'm Miss T and I got a quick message for you guys, okay? So as always, I am intuitive. I am not a therapist, all right? So I pick up on the energy and the messages from the Most High. If you need help, feel free to reach out to someone and get the help that it is that you need. There's nothing wrong with speaking to someone. There's nothing wrong with therapy, and there's nothing wrong with getting help, okay? But yeah, guys, if you've helped one, you've helped some. So I hope that this message helps someone. But the Most High came through, right? And it's so crazy, but last night I kept seeing these visions. And the first thing that the Most High was showing me was a shovel, right? And I kept wondering, okay, why am I seeing this shovel? What is this shovel representing? What is it resembling? What's the message, okay? So then I was being drawn to the ditch, right? To like someone digging a hole, digging a ditch, right? But there's something about the cover up, okay? Thank you, Spirit, the cover up. So let's say someone was digging a ditch, someone was digging something because they were trying to cover something up. They were trying to bury something. Thank you, Spirit. They were trying to bury something. They were trying to put something away. They were trying to not let something be found. They were trying to get away with something in a sense, right? So there's somebody or someone around you, or there's some people that have tried to get away with doing something when it comes to you, right? There's somebody that tried to dig a hole, that tried to dig a ditch, that tried to dig something up. They were trying to bury something. They were trying to put something away as to what it is when they transpired or went against you, right? But then after that, I was drawn to something like startling someone, right? So it's like, imagine you're in the woods and you're digging a ditch and you're trying to dig this hole, and all of a sudden something comes up out of nowhere, right? Like it's unexpected. You didn't expect it, so here it is creeping up on you. And what happens? You get shook. You get scared, right? And imagine in a sense someone getting some sort of an attack, because after that I was drawn to a shark, right? And the shark, what does a shark do? A shark attacks, a shark bites you, a shark comes out of nowhere, right? So there's something around this time, guys, where there's something coming out of nowhere, where there was someone that was trying to bury something as to what it is that they had did to you. There was someone trying to get away with something. There was someone that was trying to get away with something that they had did, or something that they tried to do, or something that they transpired to go against you. I don't know why I even feel like stole something. Thank you, Spirit. Like, this could be items. Someone may have taken something of yours. Someone may have tried to bury something. This may be something about, wow. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so someone tried to bury something. Someone may have an item of yours. Someone may have something that belonged to you. Someone may have tried to do something. I don't know why I'm being drawn to the graveyard ritual type of energy, okay? So there's someone that may have buried something. There's someone that may have had an item or something that was energetically connected to you. Yes, guys, a lot of people don't know that items carry energy. Your clothes, your jewelry, your items, everything you hold every day energetically, it carries your energy. It attaches itself to you in a sense. It belongs to you, right? You have some sort of familiarity with the item. Well, if someone takes something that belongs to you, someone tried to bury something, someone tried to bury something in the ground or do something. But the way that the Most High showed it to me is that maybe they were trying to get away with this. They didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to know that they buried this thing in the ground. Well, whatever it is, I was drawn to something coming up out of nowhere. So like an attack. There's about to be an attack on someone that tried to attack you. There's about to be some sort of a bite or a shark attack or something that comes out of nowhere, right? Like, this person didn't expect it. This person didn't expect to get caught. This person may be shook. They didn't expect for someone to find out. They were trying to bury something. They were trying to get away with something. They were trying to get away with stealing something or doing something when it comes to you. But they're about to be, I'm hearing rear-ended. Thank you, Spirit. So something's coming out of nowhere. I hope this is not an accident. This may be an accident. I'm picking up on an accident. I don't know what that's about, but there's something where someone may be rear-ended. There's something coming out of nowhere, guys, okay? So just know that around this time, someone did try to do something. Someone may have had one of your items, or they had something that belonged to you. Whatever this is, they did try to bury it, or they tried to get away with burying something as to what it is when they did something to you. But instead of them being able to get away with it, out of nowhere, there's something coming out of the blue, and it's shook, like it's getting them shook now, or someone's about to be shook when it comes to this very hole or this ditch that they were digging, right, to bury away certain things, to try to get away with it. But you can't get away with anything when it comes to the Most High. The Most High knows all, sees all. So even when your enemies think they're getting away, they're never getting away, because you can't get away with anything with God, right? It's the Most High. It's God. It's God knows all, sees all. So there's something around this time, guys, where someone tried to get away with doing something, but Instead, they are now about to be attacked for trying to come against you, for trying to take something from you or do something to you. And this may even be that someone had something that belonged to you and they tried to go bury it, or they tried to do something ritual wise, something ritualistically. Like someone tried to do something in a ritual, or someone tried to get away with something when it comes to you. That's how I'm picking up on it. That's the energy. And someone may be rear-ended around this time. So be mindful, because it's so scary when you really think about this stuff. But I have been picking up on a lot of health concerns, health issues, and things happening suddenly, right? And as scary as it is, sometimes you don't want to always get on here and have to talk about these scary things and these bad things, but this is life, guys. This is real life. And in real life, just because you are a righteous person, just because you are of righteous intent, just because you live your life in according to his will, just because you have gotten saved, just because you are doing the works of the Father, does not mean that there aren't others that are, right? Satan has minions too. The devil got workers too. The devil got people that works for him too. So just know that the enemy is always conspiring 24/7. Even when you think that it's not, it is. It's the enemy. That's what it does. That's its job. It knows its job. You have to know yours, and yours is to stay armored up in prayer. Well, there's something around this time, guys, where someone tried to get away with burying something or get away with something that they've done to you, but instead they are now about to be attacked, and they're going to be shook because it's coming out of nowhere. And I just keep feeling like there's something going on. I don't know why I'm being drawn to health, the legs. Someone tried to do something to someone's legs. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Someone may have tried to create a doll. I'm being drawn to Chucky, right? And in Chucky, right? Remember Chucky, the movie, Child's Play? You remember the movie Child's Play? Well, in one of them, like the original ones, like the back in the day Chucky's, there was something where there was a guy that he went to in the movie, right? And he was a witch doctor, and they showed you that in the movie. And I feel like movies really show you a lot that's going on. And in the movie, Chucky went to the witch doctor, and he got there was a doll, right? There was a doll that Chucky had, and he could make the doll. When he bent the legs, the guy's legs would break, and then when he did something else, he was doing it to the guy in real time. There's someone that may have tried to create something. This may even be a voodoo doll. This may be that someone tried to make a doll or do something. If there's something that's been going on with you, there could be someone that was trying to send a text, and I don't know why I feel like a doll. Someone did something like in Child's Play, because that's how Spirit is giving it to me. Thank you, Spirit, from the movie Chucky, from that movie where he went to see, I think it was what was the man? I can't even think of the man's name. But I think in the movie, it actually shows you how Chucky went to a witch doctor, right? And he went to someone that does what? Spell work. And he had what? A voodoo doll on the altar. They showed you this in the movie. If you go back and watch Child's Play, I think it was like the first one or the second one. They show you how he went to someone and what happened. The voodoo doll he used to actually hurt the person. There's someone that was trying to use a doll to hurt you. There's someone that was trying to do something, okay? That's what I'm seeing. That's how Spirit is giving it to me in a vision. So just be mindful, guys, around this time. Stay prayed up. Why? Because the enemy is trying its hardest right now. I'm telling you. The enemy is working so hard, it's not even funny. Why? Because it literally knows that you are touching your breakthrough. That is why the enemy is trying so hard. That is why the dreams that I've been getting, the messages that I've been getting, the stuff that I've been picking up on has been so heavy, because there's someone that's trying to do certain things to you, right? And we just had a full moon passing, if I'm not mistaken. There's been a lot of retrograde energies. There's a lot of stuff coming up. This is when the witch doctors do their rituals the most, during the blood moons and full moons and all this stuff that's happening in the atmosphere and in the universe, okay? In the universe. And whether some people choose to believe these things or not, this is Therapy with Miss T, where we keep it real, raw, and uncut. And I always tell you guys, I'm spiritual religious. So I believe in the word, of course, yes, but I also believe in spirituality, and I do believe that there are some people that come against you in spirit. That's why it says we are battling the principalities of darkness. Well, when you're battling the principalities of darkness, right? When you're battling these dark spirits that live within these people that they have now taken a hold of, there are some spirits that will go to witch doctors. There are some spirits that will do voodoo. There are some spirits that will that will make dolls and do all kind of spell work and graveyard rituals and things on you in the spirit. That's why I believe in both the spirit and religion. And I feel like you have to have both. Well, in the spiritual aspect, there's some real serious stuff going down. And this is why right now, if any time as of ever, you need to be more prayed up and more stayed up when it comes to the Most High than ever. So as always, the Most High got your front, your back, and your sides at all times, but there is someone that was trying hard body to go against you. And that's how the Most High is giving it to me. But no weapon will prosper despite any tactics of the enemy, but it's to let you know and to be aware that this stuff is happening and it is real. And they do these things during these full moon rituals. They do these things during blood moons. They do these things during certain times of the moon cycles. That is why certain energies seems, that's why certain things happen so much around those times, because that's when things are done the most. Animals are sacrificed. All this stuff is real. This stuff is not for play. It's for real. And people thought that I was the witch and doing crazy stuff, and I'm just here to do the will of the Father. But there are some people that are really, really about that life and are doing that kind of stuff. And vengeance is his, thus saith the Lord. And only the wrath of the Most High is what's going to come upon them. So that is the message, and that's what I got. So just know that around this time, the Most High said that they were digging a hole. They were digging a ditch. They were trying to put something away. They were trying to bury something so that they wouldn't get caught. But something's coming out of nowhere. They're going to be shook. Why? Because there's about to be an attack on the enemy. That's the message. And that's how the Most High gave it to me. So just give yourselves to God, y'all. Just give yourselves to the Most High. Save your soul. Live your life righteous intent. And just try to do unto others as you want done unto yourself. It's real simple. It could be so easy. It could be so simple. What's that song? Isn't that Lauryn Hill? When she said it could be so simple, but you rather make it hard, right? Like really, it could really be so simple if you just give yourself to the Most High, but some people rather make it hard. But I don't know why, but that's life, okay? So just know that around this time, there's someone that is about to be attacked for trying to curry. Be mindful of eating something. I don't know why I want to say curry chicken. Be mindful. Curry chicken, or there's something with food. Be mindful of eating something. I don't know if someone's preparing something or cooking something. As my great grandma would always say, rest in peace to her. Man, that was my baby. But as she would always tell me, don't eat at others' house. She always had this thing where she was real finicky about where she would eat at, right? Like she was real picky about whose house or if she would even eat from anyone other than herself, right? She cooked all her food. So there's something around this time where it's like, be mindful of what you're eating. I keep picking up on food energy for some reason. So that's tactics of the enemy. Food, what you ingest into your body. Someone may be trying to cook something up. I don't know if this is curry chicken or if there's something here about a meal. Be mindful of where you're eating at this time, because I'm picking up on that. She always used to tell me to be careful where you eat at. All the time when I was a little girl. So there's something about where you're eating or where you may go to eat or who's cooking for you. Be mindful. Cook for yourself if you can, but be mindful, because there's someone trying to cook something and they may want you to eat it. And that's how I'm picking up on it. I've been picking up on the food thing for a minute now, okay? So anything else, Spirit? Yeah. I'm picking up on the food thing, okay? So just be mindful. This may be a function or a gathering or something here where someone's trying to make someone eat something or cook something up. So just be careful about who you're eating from at this time. That's the message. That's how I'm getting it. That's what the Most High said, okay? So until next time, and as always, guys, what we tell them, guys, we tell them, namaste.